welcome everybody. My name is Trish Palin and I'm here today with Christian Skoorsmith. And I honestly, I'm blown away by your topic. Like when you said that you would present this, I was like, yes, yes, absolutely. So Christian's topic is, now make sure I get it right, working with transgender clients. Tell me more because I'm totally sucked in. Like, tell me more.
Yeah. Well, so first of all, it's an increasing part of our world, of our social consciousness, of our clientele, right? If you're working in hypnosis for any amount of time, you're going to have transgender clients. You might have already had transgender clients and not realize it, or been aware of it. And I mean, transgender people are people, and so just like everybody, they can benefit from hypnosis, right? And but at the same time, there's some particular sensitivities that that I, as a cisgendered person, I needed to come across. I needed to be educated on, and so what I've done is I've sort of put together that learning for other cisgendered practitioners who are wanting to make their spaces, their practices more friendly to transgendered individuals.
Absolutely. Like, it's one of those things that I do roller derby. And when we had the sign up form,
Fantastic.
when we had the sign up form, they said, "Oh, what do you want your title?" And I'm like, I'm confused about the question. Like this, and they had to explain it to me because I'm from a very small country town, very cliquey. They don't even like people that eat different food from them. And I basically got out. You can't go back. That kind of mentality.
Yeah.
And I came across Laura, and Laura's like, "Oh, hi, I think they, them, or something like that." And I was like, "Okay, you're gonna have to educate me because I don't know what we're talking about here." And then Laura explained how Laura was once a man and, transitioned into a female. And I'm like, holy shit, you're hot. Like, what? And I was just like totally shocked. I was like, this is amazing. Like, yeah. And then like being a hypnotherapist myself, I was like, wow, is this like one of those when a child comes to you, you're like, oh, how do we treat them? Like, is this different? Like, I don't know what to do, or am I just being weird? Like, and it's great that you've got a topic where you talk to therapists on that and how to get them to relax and chill out and don't overreact and all that sort of stuff. So I can't wait.
Yeah.
So
That's totally
it?
part of it.
How did you get into it?
I wanted to say before we get into that, that's part of the whole process of wanting to be, of wanting to educate ourselves so that we can know what our own blocks are. We can know what our own issues are and what our own blind spots are, so we can move past those, or at least be aware of them, right? So that's part of the whole the part of the work, right? But you asked about how I got into it. And so two of my kids are transgender, and so they really brought us into that community, that world, that that vocabulary, right? And they're still bringing us in. We're still.
And it's not like you got a training service before this, because this is like new stuff, like being multicultural and having all this diversity and stuff. This is new territory.
Yeah. Well, we're really fortunate that since I live in Seattle, we live in Seattle, there's a very supportive community once you find it, once you plug into it, of course. There's a lot of education, there's a lot of support, there's a lot of transgender individuals in this part of the United States. And so I mean, we sort of can't leave, right? Because this is a safe place. Yeah, these are our people, right? Yeah.
Right, I absolutely love that. And like, I've got a girlfriend whose her child came to her and wanted to go from female to male at a very, very young age as well. And she came to me and she's like, "What kind of discussion do we have?" And I'm like, "Open." Like, curious? I don't know. I was like, I just think you'd all just get some crackers and a couple of bottles of wine and just have a have a discussion like you would over dinner. Like, I don't know. I didn't think it was anything weird because I'm curious. Like, when I ask
Uh-huh.
these questions, it's because I'm genuinely curious. Where some people just put up this gate because they're like, oh, it's like technology. They're like, nah, I'm bad with technology, and I'm like, yeah, but you can learn it. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
it's the learning curve.
yeah.
So I cannot wait to hear you talk. I've read your stuff, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait for more people to
I'm so
get your
excited.
download.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I cannot wait, honestly. So thank you so much for joining me here today. Everybody,
My
please
pleasure.
register for the Australian Hypnosis Conference. Christian will be there presenting. Look up his time slot, download the itinerary, and these freebies will be inside the chat for you as well. So thank you everybody for joining in, and we'll catch you in the future. Bye-bye.
Bye.